This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Sooners will kick this deep to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backward.
Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan Harris Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Sooners will kick this deep to begin the game. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. On first down, it's play action. He's looking to scramble. Throws it to the right. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Design quarterback run. He's got the first down and still motoring. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Moves out of the pocket. When he gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off their big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Look out, room to run here.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Auburn.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Coach deciding to go for the 2-point conversion to tie the score right here.
Here we go, here we go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. QB keeper all the way. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Sooners will crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And you hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking to scramble. He finds some space. He's in the clear. Will not be brought down. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Breaks into the clear at the 30 now. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play and they're set up in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Oh, they got him again. He's like a statue back there.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. On another sack. This defense on fire.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So here they come on fourth and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quick throw to his receiver. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him on a small gain here and tried to run for it on third and long and came up well short. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Here we go. It's fourth down and long from the 42. A chance for the defense to make a stop and take over in plus territory. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Catch in the end zone. Successful two-point conversion.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They're going to run it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Hand off to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Wideout's now clustered. They look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Inside the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Sooners trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Auburn offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At the 24-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for his big tight end. Throwing open downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks an open space. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. What a 1st half we've got. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the single back takes the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get 1st downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Sticking with the running game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they trap him for a sack. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down. The offense going with the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's first and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. The 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On first and 10, looking to throw. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
We'll try to run it in on first and goal. The ball is free inside the 5. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Touchdown, Auburn! This offense is still clicking.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry up. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. 2nd down play coming up.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential.
Here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Looking to throw here. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pressure is coming. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. The 30, the 20, the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Who called this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised it didn't gain many yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. And he'll be brought down.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That is the score. Auburn 51, Oklahoma 30.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short connection with a tight end here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Okay, here they go. Big first down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion sets up a second down.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the...
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards. And it's a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Auburn 58, Oklahoma 30.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
The score, Auburn 58, Oklahoma 36.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. At the 20. That's a huge gain, grabbing momentum as the third period expires. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the extra point was up and good.
That makes the score, Auburn 65, Oklahoma 36.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry up.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offense coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. The ball is picked off.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They cap the drive with 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points. A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick it away.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. And the Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's caught inside the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. He shreds the tackle. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
The defense is not fooled at all. I will tell you, I'm surprised by the call. You know, that's not Brock Bowers out there. They hand it off to the tight end, and the defense is all over it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Looking for a late, deep throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man.
Deep shot toward the end zone.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
It's another deep shot.
And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most...
Looking downfield near the end zone.
Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. Pressure situation. This offense is trying to get back into this game. Ball falls incomplete in the end zone. The defense does their job, and I think they've...
Looking deep down the left side. Caught way downfield and still one inside the 20. Touchdown, Auburn.
They are pouring it on now.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done.
And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful 2-point try. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a
deep shot to the right.
And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end.
What a catch! They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
He escapes the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.